Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Casillas, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. But it's Owen. Maradona. Cruyff. Messi, and he has been fouled there. And here's Davis. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. Kukçu goes short, and the shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No, not quite.
Forlan will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pernis. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Baresi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And that's off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Baresi. Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Maradona. Adams cuts it out. Half an hour played now. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham plays it short. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernes. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Forlan. That has been slung wide. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Goal! Brazil! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil have penetrated. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Brazil, number 20, Diego Forlan.
There's the start of the second half.
Mbappe.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rashford.
Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. This is Owen. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving on and making good progress. Tries to play it through. Adams calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. And a shot! Now he's done very well to take that back. This might spell danger. Good take, and is he in? Kupchu. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. This looks promising, and he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
And it's been given away. Now it's Maradona. And the shot! Ah, he's given it away. Picks out, takes a shot! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Threads one in, engages and forces him off the ball. Kukçu is the team's great visionary, looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. David Villa! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Substitution for Brazil, number 8.
Well, look, they know
Messi.
they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rashford. Coming on the field, number 6, Neymar. Number 18.
And the goalkeeper's put a good palm to that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Cruyff. And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Cruyff. And this is Owen. He's through, now is he in? He's in a good position here. There's the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they own... He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we're done. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Now it's Maradona. De Bruyne could try cutting inside here. That's a throw. Beckham just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Raul. Played in deep. It's a mighty! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Beckham. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Could be danger here. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah.
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Maradona. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Lewandowski looking to run onto it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Plenty to aim at here. Hernes swings it across. Howson gets rid without sophistication. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. He won't be happy with that one. Beckham. Barcelona finding their passes. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he... Shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's superb. Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has been
Somewhat off
indicated.
target.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Volunteers for each block. Please
No,
report
well,
to
the
staff room
pickings
immediately.
certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Robertson is there to clear. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Maradona, and he plays one through. This looks promising. That is great defending, so alert. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Lewandowski, and that could set him on his way. Decent chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's got tall. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Baresi gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And this is roll! Howson. Raya. That has not gone well. De Bruyne. Quality ball. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely, takes a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Hernes. Schlotterbeck. It's Lewandowski! He should have put that one away.
Lewandowski really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Oh, terrible mistake. There's the shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously...
Hernes! There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
4 added minutes has been
Maradona is
indicated.
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's the shot! And that's off target. Howson gathers from the goal kick. And that's that. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute
Porto
now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Daniele Massaro is someone I see as a very versatile forward, Peter.
He's played right across the front line, hasn't he?
Yeah, deployed everywhere in midfield too. As a matter of fact, he's played in defence on occasion, and relatively late in his career, I think the powers that be decided that he's best played through the middle.
What a good decision that's turned out to be.
Yeah, San Massaro.
Oh, that's well spotted. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Sergi. Ruben Neves. Sergi. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Porto couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ernest. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Danger averted for now. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. And it's De Bruyne. Baresi does well to get it back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona finding their passes. He's having a shot! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those...
Massaro! An audacious attempt! And that was probably asking just too much. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Kane. It's Kane! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Beckham. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and plays it forward.
There will
Knocks
be
it
1
into
minute
space.
added time.
There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Cleared without complication. Hakimi. De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Owen. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro cuts it out. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. De Bruyne. passing is crisp and sharp, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Kane.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Baresi calmly anticipates. No, again there's no way through. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Crosses it in. Little pass back. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads.
Ruben Neves! Brilliant from Ruben Neves! A finish right from the top draw. There seemed no way back, but they are level. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you summarise what we've seen today? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Oh, great news, Jim. Daniele Massaro is in the lineup, and we know what a great player he is.
Yeah, and I think it's a fact that...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Rashford. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hops for safety.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Maldini. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to...
Can he finish? And it's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rashford. He's found the way through. Looking to go deep. Hernes.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rashford is onto this. De Bruyne.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Deco. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. De Bruyne. Cafu.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gabriel has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Liverpool finding their passes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Forlan. And here's the chance to counter. Hernes. Massaro. Defending was strong and firm. And we hit half-time.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution on the field, number 18. Diego Forlan.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 11.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back.
And he shoots! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Van Belten. And it's Rashford. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Barcelona are down to 10 men.